In a viral clip, after she made a foul play, Griner...
Have you ever seen one moment completely flip the way people look at a public figure? What happens when a famous athlete appears to say something so unexpected that it takes over social media and gets everyone arguing? That's exactly what happened after one viral moment involving basketball star Brittney Griner. The internet exploded almost instantly. Clips spread everywhere, reactions poured in, and people rushed to figure out what was actually said. Before we go any further...
Right now you have 10 points, 5 rebounds. We see the Atlanta Dream as being very... Right now she's talking...
If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe. Believe it or not, more than 90% of people watching still haven't subscribed. It's completely free, and it really helps support the channel. Already subscribed? That's awesome! Thanks so much for the support. Now, let's get back to the story. The moment happened during an intense matchup against rookie sensation Caitlin Clark, whose arrival has brought huge crowds and fresh attention to the WNBA. Emotions were running high, and cameras were focused on every move.
Fucking white girl. Others have suggested it might be trash, and...
As the tension built, Griner reacted after a play, and one short phrase quickly became the center of attention online. Some viewers believed they heard her say, "I'm a grown man." Within minutes, clips were spreading across Instagram, X, and countless other platforms. Lip readers jumped in, fans replayed the footage over and over, and debates started taking over comment sections everywhere. People immediately began arguing over what was actually said, what it meant, and whether the viral clips told the full story. Conversations about gender identity, sports, and fairness quickly became part of the discussion, with opinions flying in every direction. The story didn't stop there. Some users also brought up an older photo from Griner's social media that they claimed had been handled differently by Instagram's automated moderation system. That led to even more online speculation about how the platform's technology works and whether it had made a mistake. From there, the rumors only grew louder.
Rather controversial. It might be, though we don't know, trash and...
Social media filled with theories, guesses, and claims that spread much faster than verified information. Some people suggested hidden explanations, while others pushed back and reminded everyone that there was no confirmed evidence supporting those ideas. What started as one viral clip had turned into a much bigger online debate. Fans, commentators, and even people connected to the sport all weighed in with their own opinions. Some questioned whether the league should respond to the growing discussion, while others argued that social media was blowing the entire situation out of proportion. Once again, Brittney Griner found herself at the center of another headline-grabbing controversy. It all appeared to begin with what should have been an ordinary foul during a physical game. Standing 6 feet 9 inches tall, Griner showed visible frustration after the whistle.
I'm just going to use that to feel this. I mean, I'm better, but and I know that.
She stared across the court as emotions boiled over, and seconds later, the clip everyone would be talking about was born. Did the video capture exactly what people thought it did? Was it simply the heat of competition, a misunderstood phrase, or something else entirely? Those questions fueled endless debates online. The clip spread at lightning speed as people slowed it down frame by frame, analyzed every expression, and shared countless reactions. Memes flooded social media, podcasts dedicated entire episodes to the moment, and comedians quickly added it to their routines. Before long, the phrase had become both a meme and a major talking point. Some people defended Griner and argued the clip was being taken out of context.
About holding.
Others remained skeptical and demanded more answers. No matter where people stood, one thing was obvious. Almost nobody was ignoring the conversation. Beneath all the viral reactions was a much broader discussion about biology, athletic competition, and how sports organizations create and enforce eligibility rules. These are complicated topics that often lead to passionate disagreements, and many experts point out that there are no easy answers. As for Brittney Griner, there have been no public statements or official records confirming many of the claims that circulated online. Much of the conversation has been driven by speculation rather than verified facts. Even so, the debate has continued, showing just how quickly one viral moment can spark questions, rumors, and non-stop discussion across the internet. If you want, I can also rewrite the second piece in the exact same style so the entire script stays consistent. Then another topic suddenly came back into the spotlight. An older Instagram story featuring Brittney Griner started making the rounds online again. In the video, Griner appeared shirtless, and many users pointed out that the content had reportedly remained visible for a long time without being blurred or removed by Instagram's automated moderation system.
We don't know what she's mouthing, but she seems to, have a mouth on.
That immediately raised questions online. Some people speculated that Instagram's AI may have classified the image differently than expected, while others argued that automated systems can make mistakes and shouldn't be treated as proof of anything. Even so, the clip added more fuel to an already heated debate surrounding sports, technology, and fairness. As the conversation grew, attention shifted toward league policies. The WNBA has eligibility rules that include hormone-related standards, but many fans online began asking how different situations are evaluated and what information leagues do, or don't, make public. Those questions spread quickly, even though there were few official answers available. The lack of public comment only made the speculation grow louder. Fans, commentators, and media personalities all offered their own theories.
She says you'd be no better than the third best post player on the men's team.
Some wondered whether the league should explain its policies more clearly, while others argued that private medical information should remain private. The discussion quickly became much bigger than one player. Online, people floated all kinds of possibilities, including claims about biological differences or intersex variations. However, none of those claims have been publicly confirmed in Brittney Griner's case, and many of the posts circulating online relied on speculation instead of verified facts. Even so, the rumors continued to spread across social media at incredible speed.
Confident in her abilities, but there's also a little delusion.
Another claim that appeared online suggested there could have been undisclosed medical treatment, but no public evidence has confirmed that allegation either. Despite the lack of verified information, every new theory sparked another wave of debate about fairness, transparency, and how sports organizations should handle sensitive topics. The pressure for clear communication only continued to grow. For many fans, fairness remains one of the biggest issues in women's sports. Supporters want confidence that competition follows established rules and that every athlete is judged under the same standards. At the same time, others argue that discussions about athletes should be based on facts rather than online rumors or assumptions. Those two viewpoints have continued to clash across social media. This conversation reaches far beyond one player. It also
Like the confidence, DG, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. It's not a
It also touches on public trust, league policies, athlete privacy, and the challenges sports organizations face when responding to viral controversies. Finding the right balance isn't simple, and every new headline seems to make the debate even louder. Brittney Griner is no stranger to being at the center of major news stories. Her detention in Russia, the prisoner exchange that brought her home, and her return to professional basketball made headlines around the world. To some people, she represents resilience through extraordinary challenges. To others, she remains one of the most debated figures in professional sports. As the latest discussion unfolded, some people demanded more transparency from sports organizations, while others warned against crossing the line into personal medical privacy. Many argued that public speculation alone should never be treated as evidence. The disagreement showed just how divided opinions have become. The conversation also shifted toward the changing popularity of the WNBA. Older comments about the league's past struggles resurfaced as people compared them with today's record-breaking crowds, rising television ratings, major sponsorships, and the huge attention surrounding Caitlin Clark. Her arrival has brought enormous interest to the league and changed the national conversation around women's basketball. At the same time, debates about race, media coverage, and player recognition returned to the spotlight. Comments linked to Griner and other players led to broader discussions about how different athletes receive attention and how fan support is shaped. Those conversations remain deeply debated, with strong opinions coming from every direction as the league continues to grow. Griner's comments sparked conversations that reached far beyond basketball. For many people, the debate expanded into bigger topics like recognition, race, media attention, and shifting fan support. Those discussions quickly became just as important as what happened on the court. Tension between star athletes is nothing new. Michael Jordan faced relentless defensive schemes built to slow him down. Serena Williams dealt with years of intense scrutiny while becoming one of the greatest athletes ever. Whenever a player reaches another level of fame, criticism usually follows. Caitlin Clark's rapid rise has created that same kind of spotlight, and every interaction involving her now receives massive attention. Some fans viewed Griner's reaction as simple, competitive emotion, while others believed it reflected deeper frustrations about sharing the spotlight. Playing in front of passionate crowds is part of professional sports. Whether it's the NBA, NFL, MLB, or the WNBA, loud cheers, boos, and non-stop chants are part of the experience. Some fans felt Griner's comments about the atmosphere came across as frustration, while others believed they were simply made in the heat of competition. Either way, the reaction showed how closely every word from high-profile athletes is now examined. Fans spend money to support their teams, celebrate big moments, and make their voices heard. A packed, energetic arena is often viewed as a sign that interest in the league is growing. Many people argued that the increased attention should be seen as a positive sign for women's basketball, even if it also brings more pressure and criticism. As the debate continued, opinions split even further. Some people viewed the controversy as a public relations headache, while others believed all the attention could actually boost television ratings and bring even more interest to the league. Questions also surfaced about how sponsors, broadcasters, and league officials might respond if the conversation continued making headlines. Behind the scenes, people online speculated about what players, coaches, and executives might be thinking. Some argued that sports organizations should provide as much transparency as possible about their eligibility policies. Others pushed back just as strongly, saying that athletes also deserve medical privacy and should not be expected to disclose personal information simply because social media demands answers. Those competing viewpoints kept the debate going. For the WNBA, the discussion became much larger than one viral clip. It raised broader questions about public trust, competitive fairness, athlete privacy, and how leagues should respond when online speculation grows faster than verified facts. There are no easy solutions, and every side believes its concerns deserve to be heard. Public opinion quickly became deeply divided. Some supporters defended Griner and argued that many of the claims circulating online were based on assumptions rather than evidence. Others insisted that questions about competitive fairness should be openly discussed. Social media turned into a non-stop battlefield filled with hashtags, polls, debates, memes, and emotional reactions from every direction. As the conversation spread, many people noticed that the league made very few public comments. That silence became a story of its own. Some believed officials were carefully reviewing the situation before speaking, while others felt the lack of communication only encouraged more rumors and speculation. One viral phrase became the center of countless discussions. Some viewers believed it showed confidence during an emotional moment. Others interpreted it very differently. News outlets, podcasts, and social media creators all rushed to cover the story, with reactions ranging from careful analysis to attention-grabbing headlines. The controversy kept growing because every new post seemed to create another wave of debate. Reports about internal league discussions also circulated online, but many of those claims were never independently confirmed. Even so, the situation highlighted a difficult challenge facing modern sports organizations. Leagues often try to balance competitive fairness, athlete privacy, and inclusive policies at the same time. Finding that balance is rarely simple, especially when a viral moment places every decision under an intense public spotlight. League officials faced growing pressure as public attention intensified. Many people wondered how the WNBA would respond and whether future policy discussions might shape the league for years to come. At the same time, sponsors watched the situation closely. Some brands reportedly chose to avoid the conversation altogether, while others recognized that major sports stories often bring huge public engagement. High-profile controversies naturally attract headlines, online discussion, and non-stop attention. Some marketing teams were reportedly prepared for different possible outcomes, ready to adjust their messaging depending on how events unfolded. Whether those plans were ever used or not, it showed just how closely businesses monitor stories that capture national attention. Inside the basketball world, emotions were also running high. Publicly, many teammates expressed support for Griner and described her as an elite athlete whose success came from years of hard work and dedication. Others acknowledged that the intense public debate had created difficult conversations, even if they avoided jumping to conclusions. As speculation spread online, opinions inside and outside the sport became increasingly divided. Some voices called for greater transparency about league policies, arguing that clear communication helps build trust with fans and athletes alike. Others responded that medical information is deeply personal and should remain private unless an athlete chooses to share it. Those two perspectives continued to collide, highlighting the challenge of balancing public interest with individual privacy. As the controversy grew, attention expanded far beyond the original viral moment. Questions about fairness, trust, athlete privacy, and league governance became part of a much broader conversation. Regardless of where people stood, the debate showed how quickly social media can transform one incident into a nationwide discussion. Even Caitlin Clark, who was not at the center of the online speculation, found herself pulled into the headlines. Her record-breaking popularity and constant media attention made her part of conversations she hadn't started. While online commentators tried to connect her name to the controversy, Clark largely stayed focused on basketball and avoided adding fuel to the debate. One widely shared message reflected that approach. "I love this game and everyone who plays it. Let's keep the focus on basketball." Whether through interviews or public appearances, Clark's overall message emphasized respect for the game and the athletes who compete in it. Still, in today's fast-moving social media world, calm voices are often drowned out by louder arguments and viral reactions. If you've made it this far, you already know this story reaches beyond one viral clip. It raises bigger questions about sports, fairness, public perception, media influence, and how quickly speculation can spread before facts are fully established. Those conversations are likely to continue as leagues, athletes, and fans navigate these complicated issues together. If you found this breakdown interesting, be sure to subscribe, leave a like, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think sports organizations should explain their policies more clearly? How should leagues balance competitive fairness, athlete privacy, and transparency? We'd love to hear your perspective as the conversation continues. Every game creates new stories, and every respectful discussion helps shape the future of sports. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.